Number 27. Agglutination is a dash of the dash. A. Coagulation, white blood cell. B. Coagulation, water. C. White blood cells, red blood cell. D. Coagulation, red blood cell. So first of all, we need to draw on our knowledge of agglutination. And the word agglutinate means to stick together, or to clump. Now, which particular option here has anything to do with sticking together? How does sticking together or clumping, how does it affect anything with regards to the blood cells, right? Now we have white blood cells, we have red blood cells. Which one really has anything to do with sticking together or sticking to something? The white blood cells are two groups. We have the phagocytes and we have the lymphocytes. Now, the lymphocytes can be divided into B and T lymphocytes. These P lymphocytes produce what we call antibodies. Now, antibodies essentially fight against antigens. And one of the ways they do this is by binding to them. The reason why they bind to them is actually to immobilize them so that they cannot move from one point to another to cause damage within the body. Now, this kind of immobilization is seen as clumping, because that's exactly what these antibodies are doing. They clump the antigen. Okay, so this is what happens, for instance, when somebody who is blood group B receives blood from somebody who is blood group A. The antibodies will fight against the red blood cells in that person's blood group, and this is what happens. They clump. The red blood cells will be clumped to prevent them from moving through the bloodstream. So let's go back to the question. Agglutination is the dash of the dash. Is it coagulation? Of course, definitely it is not white blood cells. Okay, so we cancel this. But we have A, B, and C possessing coagulation. So coagulation is another word for clumping. All right. Now, let's look at the second one, of the dash. So clumping of what exactly? Is it clumping of white blood cell? No, because the antibodies themselves are produced from white blood cells. Is it clumping of water? No, water is not seen as an antigen in our body. C, is it clumping of red blood cell? Yes, but this option is already wrong, so we're not looking at this option. So let's look at option D, clumping of red blood cell, which is what I described here. So our correct answer is D.